Welcome to a word of hope during this Easter week. And this is for Tuesday of that first week of Easter. And I'm Father Don Goergen. This is a season to celebrate, and the church gives us ample time. Yesterday's reading pertained to Jesus' appearance to Mary Magdalene from the Gospel of Matthew. Today again, we have the great story of Jesus appearing to Mary Magdalene, but from the Gospel of John, where she sees the gardener and wonders what's happened. Where has Jesus been? And the gardener, who is in fact Jesus, eventually says to her, Mary. And when he does, she then recognizes Jesus. And Jesus says, don't cling to me because there's more that I have to do. A couple things loom large. First, Jesus' desire to come back, to comfort his disciples, his friends. But it's interesting that the first appearance account we have, Jesus appeared to Mary Magdalene, to one of his women disciples. Now, there is a long tradition that also says Jesus probably appeared first to his mother, which would make sense that he would want to comfort her, and it may well be. And she may not have said anything. Tears would have filled her eyes to know what had come to pass, and she kept it simply in her heart. Whereas with Mary Magdalene, she is, of course, going to be reporting this to the disciples, and so it gets recorded. In either case, it teaches us something about the important role of women in the consciousness of Jesus and the role that they are called to play in the life of his movement, in the life of the church. So as we celebrate this Easter season today, and call to mind all that the risen Christ is going to be doing in these next weeks in terms of appearing to, instructing, showing the disciples something about what it means to be raised from the dead, let us not forget the role of women in the life of that early post-resurrection movement and the importance that Jesus attached to it. When Jesus says to Mary, don't cling to me, it's not in any way that he's hesitant. What he wants to communicate is, it's time, Mary, for you to move on and proclaim the good news, and it's time for me to take care of other business at hand. And so let us today celebrate women. Let us today celebrate the resurrection. Let us remember the risen Lord. God bless you.